Get ready. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do when you're feeling anxious, stressed, or overwhelmed, based on brain science. We're going to focus on the role that the amygdala plays in managing these feelings so that you can learn how to be smarter than your brain. When we're feeling strong feelings, our amygdala is activated. The amygdala is a very small almond-shaped structure in our brain that processes emotions. When emotions are strong, the amygdala is activated, like I just said. It specializes in fear and anxiety. That part is important for our purposes. The amygdala is responsible for perceiving uncertainty and threat. In other words, it processes what you're seeing and hearing, and it decides if that's dangerous. And if it decides that it is dangerous, it triggers the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response, trying to get you to protect yourself from the danger. So when we're feeling anxious, stressed, or overwhelmed, our amygdala is activated, right? As long as it stays activated, we're going to feel like we're in danger, essentially. And our body is going to take steps to keep us safe through fleeing, fighting, freezing, or fawning. Fawning means making the dangerous person feel good so that they're less likely to hurt you. When we're feeling painful feelings, sometimes we react by suppressing our feelings. That's totally natural and not necessarily a problem, unless it's the only way that we manage our painful feelings. The key for us is to understand that as long as we're suppressing our emotions, our amygdala is going to stay activated. This means that if we ignore our feelings or we distract from them or we try to just keep them pushed down, we're going to have to kind of keep putting the effort in to not feel them. The feeling is going to keep trying to be felt, and we're going to have to keep distracting, ignoring, or whatever, because our amygdala hasn't gotten the signal that the danger has been resolved. By the way, as a therapist, I recommend distraction sometimes. We don't always have the emotional capacity to manage our feelings any differently. But the point is to know that distraction isn't a permanent solution because it doesn't resolve anything, which is not a surprise to anybody. So to get the amygdala to stop believing that you're in danger, you have to face the feeling. And this is what I'm going to tell you how to do, is how to face those feelings. It doesn't have to be anything huge to make a difference in how your brain perceives them. There are two specific and simple steps that I always recommend. Number one, identify the feeling. Just name it. I always suggest looking at a feelings wheel to get as accurate as possible with the name, because that actually helps. As basic as it sounds, naming the feeling kind of makes it clear to your brain that this is just a feeling. It's not a hungry tiger that's about to pounce. It's not that kind of danger. It's still not fun, but your brain realizes you're not physically in danger. It also realizes that this feeling isn't you. It's much easier to see it as manageable if you see it as separate from you. Second, after you name the feeling, I want you to close your eyes and identify where you feel the feeling in your body. You might feel it in your chest, or your stomach, or your throat. You might feel it all over. And then keeping your eyes closed, once you have a sense of where that feeling is, I want you to imagine what the feeling looks like. So ask yourself, how big is it? What shape is it? What color is it? Does it move or have a sound associated with it? The more that you can visualize the feeling, the more it's seen as something separate from you that you can manage. It's not just like an amorphous, huge, blobby thing that you can't see the edges of. So now that you've faced the feeling or started to face it, your amygdala is less worried about it. The feeling seems less dangerous. As you continue to allow the feeling to be there without freaking out that it's there, your amygdala learns that the feeling isn't actually a threat. As your amygdala calms down, it calms the fight, flight, freeze, or fawn response. It also kind of reopens the pathway to the prefrontal cortex, which is the smart area of your brain that makes good decisions and executes plans. When that pathway is strengthened, you're more easily able to take helpful actions. There are many things that you can do to face your feelings. I've got another video on managing your feelings that has lots of strategies for you to try. Doing things that calm your nervous system will help you calm the amygdala down as well. So taking 5 slow, deep breaths or doing some butterfly tapping will support the other steps that you're taking to accept and face your feelings. The goal here is to keep your amygdala feeling safe, essentially. You want to send your brain the message that you can have this painful feeling and be safe at the same time. If this science-based information is helpful, I'll be doing a video next week on dealing with the freeze response, which is when you feel stuck or unable to take action when you want to. I'm Dr. Suzanne Manser, clinical psychologist, therapist, and author. Please follow me for more helpful videos on living with more ease and fulfillment.